Hello everyone, it's Tamas. I'm an audio enthusiast and a high-end headphone freak. And today I'm going to give you a short review about these extremely pleasant headphones, the Hifiman Edition X. So when Hifiman announced these headphones, I got really excited about them because basically, these are, as far as I know, these are the only high-end headphones that are tuned to use them on the go with your portable device, with your smartphone. You can directly plug them into your laptop and just listen to them without the need to buy an external headphone amplifier for thousands of dollars. Um, my first impression was that they are very pleasant headphones, already by having them in your hands. So they are very lightweight. They weigh about 400 grams. It's quite light for a high-end headphone. I'm very pleased with the look. Many people complain about the fact that there are plastic parts used in these headphones. I personally don't mind plastic parts as long as they look good. And here, I think from this respect, Hifiman did a good job. However, this kind of sturdiness or this kind of toughness is somehow missing. So whenever I use them, whenever I put them on, I can imagine that at some point in the future they might broke somewhere. I'm not really sure where, but it's just somehow the overall feeling of quality, this kind of high quality, is a little bit missing. As I told you before, these are extremely pleasant to wear and also to listen to. They have very big ear cups, so your ears will fit into them easily. They are very soft on the head. There are no really points where they would push or where there would be some kind of unpleasant pressure, which I had a lot with other headphones like the Sennheiser HD800 or ODZ LCD2, LCD3. Let me say that actually that these are the most comfortable headphones next to the AG1000, which is basically from Comfort, a very similar experience. So these are one of the most, or the most comfortable headphones, high-end headphones I've ever tried. However, when you look into these headphones, this is the driver inside, and in front of the driver there is a very thin layer of cloth. For some reason, and I had the same problem with the HE1000, when I put the headphones on, the tip of my ears, they will touch these very thin layers of cloth, and it's kind of disturbing, and it kind of reminds me of the fact that I'm wearing something. It's really, actually it's quite annoying. No matter how I rotate the ear cups, no matter how high or low I set the headphones, this kind of encounter between my ears, between my body and this inner part is there always. I would be really happy to get rid of this, but I guess it's impossible. What you will get there are two cables you will get when you buy these headphones. I only use this 1.5 meter long 3.5 millimeter jack cable. I basically really like this cloth that's covering the audio cables that's inside. I like the color of this cloth, but for some reason the cable is 1.5 meters long, and I'm a person who's almost 2 meters tall, and even I find these cables too long. So what it means that when I plug the cables in, let me do it quickly. I put the headphones on, and then I connect, let's say, my smartphone on this edge, and I put my phone into my pocket. I will end up having like, let's say, 20 to 30 centimeters extra cable, which I wouldn't need, which is really unnecessary. So what I need to do is that I need to actually somehow manage to get these extra 30 centimeters to fit into my pocket next to my smartphone. And with some of my trousers, I just don't have a big pocket, so it's kind of annoying. It's kind of, I just don't really get the point why I would need these extra centimeters here. They're just distracting me, actually. Now that I'm talking about the cable, when I had the Big Brother, the HE1000, and also with these Edition X headphones, there is kind of a quality issue with the cables. When you look at this part here, the cloth somehow gets worn out by the time, and again, I kind of have the feeling that they could break sooner or later, or at least the cloth would have some kind of damage, which I wouldn't want to have. It's really just quite a pity. So that's about the cables. Let's talk a little bit about the sound quality, which is probably one of the most important aspects of a high-end headphone. These are open back headphones, which means that the side of the headphones are not sealed. It's everything. All this, if I'm wearing these headphones, I can hear my surrounding. I can hear myself talking. At the same time, all the sound goes out to my surrounding, and I have the feeling that there is a difference between open back and open back headphones. I tried recently the Beyerdynamic T1, the second generation, which it's a product they just launched recently. And even though those are also open back headphones, the sound leakage was somehow much lower, which is actually a bad thing, because those Beyerdynamic headphones sounded much more close, much more like I'm in a box when I'm listening to these headphones. However, with these Hifiman Edition X headphones, I don't have this feeling. They just really feel like open. They actually almost don't feel like anything because they are so comfortable, but sound signature wise, they are quite open and quite pleasing. And I think this is a key word, this pleasing sound. I think Hifiman wanted to tune these headphones to have a very pleasing, very easygoing sound. They didn't want to make these headphones sound bright, like the Sennheiser HD800, from which I get really quickly a headache when I listen to them. But everything is just laid back. All the sounds are present, but they don't want to disturb you. They don't want to, I don't know, they are just there for your pleasure. The bass on these headphones, I think this is one of the strengths of these headphones, the bass. It's a quite rich, almost like fast bass sound signature. It sounds quite interesting, and it just sounds good what these headphones can do in terms of bass. However, when we go up to the mids and to the high frequencies, this kind of laid backness or this kind of pleasureness, what I was talking about before, gets into the way of sound quality. Everything sounds in the mid and high frequency range a little bit boring. I could really feel that there is more information in my audio files or on the vinyl I'm listening to, but because of this laid backness, these headphones are not giving back these informations to me, which is really a pity. They are suppressed. They are suppressed back to the background. I don't know where they are. They are just not there. I would love to have them. One more thing I really liked about these headphones is the imaging. I think imaging wise, which is the ability of the headphones to show you the characteristic of a musical instrument, for example, they do quite good. The instruments feel natural. I can almost feel them. I can almost touch them. I feel like the musician is really in front of me, and I just feel these fine characteristics of every instrument or almost everything I'm listening to. Soundstage wise, yeah, these headphones have a good soundstage. I have seen much better headphones in soundstage wise. Yeah, I don't know. A soundstage is something which is very important for me. I am kind of fine with this soundstage quality, but really it could be much wider. It could be higher, also deeper. But they just let's put it this way. They do good, good enough. Yeah. There's a little bit of trick what you can do when you wanna try out soundstage modifications. When you touch your ear cups and when you rotate the ear cups like frontal or to the front, then at the same time the soundstage will also move a little bit from the side to front. And I personally really enjoy that because my mind doesn't need to concentrate only on the side of only on at the areas next to my ears, but it somehow feels natural to have all this information, all the music in front of my eyes. And this is actually what I really like about the Sennheiser HD800, that it puts the soundstage in front of me. And I never really had other headphones which would be able to do the same. Not the Stax headphones, nor the Hifiman headphones, ODZ also not really. So it's really something I would love to have. Of course, this is not ideal to rotate the ear cups. This will modify the sound as well a little bit. However, soundstage wise, it's just kind of exciting to try this trick. Yeah. To give a final verdict, these headphones cost $2,000 approximately. Of course, there is the question if they're worth the price. To give you a short answer, I would say they do not. One of the reasons why I think they do not worth $2,000 is because you cannot improve them much, as far as I have heard from other people testing these headphones. So if you wanna to use them in a professional environment and plug them into a good headphone amplifier, the sound won't improve that much as if it would improve with other high-end headphones. So basically, you could almost say that it's an out-of-the-box sound quality and you cannot improve it, unfortunately. One more thing concerning the price, $2,000. In Japan, you could buy the Stax SR009 electrostatic headphones for $2,500 US. That's the price you need to pay for the headphones when you're in Japan. And these headphones, they're really far from the quality what a electrostatic Stax headphones can deliver. So I kind of have the feeling this is, yeah, as someone else wrote in a review, rich man's game on one hand. On the other hand, it's like a very fancy looking, very easy to listen and easy to wear headphones, what you can use on the go on the streets, which is unique, and I would love to see more headphones like that in the future. that are sensitive enough to use them with an iPhone, for example. However, I think I would be much happier if they would cost a little bit less or 20% less. I think it would be a much better deal than, yeah. So that was my review of these headphones. I hope you enjoyed them, and see you next time.